Welcome. Today I'll be showing you how to use Binance staking function to generate passive income revenue from your crypto assets. Therefore, let's begin. Before I continue, take a moment to give this video a like and subscribe if you like making the monies. Now, let's dive in. You guys have probably all linked to Binance.com at least once in your life, I'm quite sure. If you're watching this video, you presumably already have a wallet in your possession and you're into Bitcoin and crypto. Crypto staking is the term for this technique I'll be showing you. It's one of the most widely used choices. If you're unfamiliar with crypto staking, it involves locking up your crypto assets for a while of your choosing while earning interest on them. However, what actually happens is that you're helping to build the ecosystem, which is true for most proof-of-stake protocols. With your cryptocurrency, you're essentially contributing to the validation of transactions and are compensated for your work over time. But for that to happen, you must lock your Bitcoin for a period, which maybe takes 30 to 120 days, or even longer if you want. There are several methods available for Binance staking at the moment. We're going to be discussing two types of staking here so you can make extra money: locked staking and decentralized financial staking. There are many other alternatives here for the cryptocurrency you may select. Some of them provide tremendous returns of up to 60%, which looks incredible at first. You may begin using any one of the 107 different tokens that we have right away, but as you can see, the most well-known ones, like Solana, are already in use, and their interest isn't all that much. You guys got to understand that Binance is not the only cryptocurrency exchange that will provide these services. Here's another one, Nexo. You can earn interest on your cryptocurrency there, and the yearly interest rate is up to 18%. How does it function? Let's find out. We can even compute our revenues on their website for free as well. Now, let's check and see whether this method would be beneficial to us. Let's assume we're trying to stake $10,000 worth of Bitcoin, nexo.io, for easy math, and that happens for 1 year. So this is a whole year. In any case, we could expect to make a profit about $600. If you have a little bit more patience, you might want to consider locking your assets for 24 months, 2 years. That way, we're effectively increasing our earnings by $1,250. Then if you want to lock your Bitcoin for 3 years, which is 36 months, it would cost you an additional $2,000. But there's an important difference here. The difference is that most people don't consider it enough. You may obtain the amount of interest in one of two methods. You have two options for earning in kind, which means that you'll receive payment in the same cryptocurrency you stacked or in a new cryptocurrency, such as the one developed by Nexo. Here's a good illustration of it to explain. Let's assume we staked Bitcoin, and you want to get your gains or interest in Bitcoin. In that case, the APY would be 6%. Just look at the 8% APR if you wish to collect your earnings in Nexo. Quite the difference, huh? The interest will be greater if you choose to get it through Nexo. The same thing is valid for most cryptocurrency exchanges, including Gemini and Crypto.com. Now, let's take a look at how we plan to use this same method in contrast with Crypto.com. Again, many different solutions are available, and you're not required to utilize Binance. We're talking about more than 14% on cryptos when it comes to Crypto.com. The return you're looking at is 10% on stablecoins like USDC or USDT. And from this, we can reasonably estimate our prospective gains. Let's imagine that we want to stake $10,000 worth of Bitcoin and that we've locked up on Crypto.com. Let's see what the return is that we'd be talking about over 3 months. If that's the case, that's going to be a return of $260. You can also choose the flexible duration, but as you can see, the payout is not particularly impressive. A similar method can also be found at Gemini.com, another centralized cryptocurrency exchange like Binance, Nexo, or Crypto.com. If you want to put your cryptocurrencies to work, which is what you're doing here, you may increase your return on investment by 8%. Not bad. Let's compute those earnings now. Let's say that you want to purchase $10,000 worth of Bitcoin over the year. The return here won't be that impressive. It would just be $100. If you're more patient, the incentive will continue to grow, and after 4 years, you may receive an additional $410. That's not spectacular though. But if you choose to stake another cryptocurrency like the Gemini dollar, their local currency, that's okay too. Over 4 years, you're looking at a return of $3,000 total. That difference is noticeable. This confirms what I've been warning you about, that most of these cryptos exchanges, you'll reach your maximum profits if you elect to bet the native coins or earn interest on their tokens. However, we also need to consider another factor. Staking your cryptocurrency is a fantastic method to earn extra money. Chances are you're not necessarily doing a lot of the transactions with that Bitcoin, so it's just idle in your wallet. You're just hanging on to it and not utilizing it, so you're locking it yourself anyways. It could make sense to stake that coin for interest. Now, you got to remember, you still possess cryptocurrencies though. And we all know how volatile the market can be around cryptocurrencies. Let's take a look at another example. Let's pretend that we begin using cryptocurrencies earlier this year, say in January, for example, when Bitcoin lost more than 50% of its value in 6 months. So even if we had earned interest on our crypto assets, we still wouldn't have been profitable just because Bitcoin had lost its value. If you're still watching this video, you might be interested in this other rather unique method of staking Bitcoin. It is distinctive and focuses on cryptocurrency lending. Before I continue, let me just say that it's no secret that all of you are concerned with generating money, increasing your earnings, treating yourself to the most costly jewelry, and having access to the newest automobiles, and even spending a lot of money on beverages at parties. Therefore, before going on to the next bonus tip, we thought we might as well include this incredible money-making technique in this video. Do you know about Mr. X's farm with $1 million yield? Mr. X went from having no income to earning over $1 million a year in passive income in less than a year just from crypto yield farming. How incredible is this? You can transform $500,000 into $280K, which is a 56,142% annual profit. It has no hidden fees and is entirely moral and legitimate. Additionally, it's passive. What a fantastic occasion. Get started by clicking the link in the description below. On most of these cryptocurrency exchanges, certain assets are available for borrowing with some form of security. Additionally, after borrowing a cryptocurrency, you can exchange it on the spot in the market, but only if you have excellent trading abilities, a thorough understanding of the market, or if you can stake it and earn big. So to put it another way, if you borrow Bitcoin from Binance, you can retain it for a set amount of time, say 1 week or a whole month, after which you must pay interest. It would help if you also offered some collateral, or else they wouldn't get to access it. So it's not fully free. However, you might be able to maintain your earnings if you discover a particularly lucrative staking opportunity in the meantime. Finding lucrative possibilities is challenging. You can often stake cryptocurrency's asset and earn respectable interest rates, but you have to do it for a long time, 1 or 2 years. As you can see, most of these crypto exchanges won't offer you absurd sums of money, so you would need to perform the math properly to ensure that you aren't wasting your time and money. Let's address the next question. Can staking our Bitcoin, instead of just having it sit on our wallet, truly provide a respectable passive income for us? You most likely believe it will rebound if you're in it for the long haul and have high hopes for the cryptocurrency market. Instead of letting your cryptocurrency holdings sit idle, you should stake them. You should put it to work if you believe this, and the revenue you generate from it is completely free. You might as well use it if you're not utilizing it, right? If you're unsure whether you'll have that Bitcoin for a lengthy time, then staking is not for you. However, it would help if you still made some educational choices. So research is the greatest friend here of yours. Although you've probably seen most of these exchanges, earning in the native token is the ideal method. That's it for today's video. Make sure you follow all the tips and cues that I mentioned, and with consistency, you'll make money from it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you in my next money-making video.